A chance to go up 3-0. Walker dishes. Tice with the dunk. 0.5 left. Series on the line. Anunoby got it off. It goes. OG Anunoby buries a triple at the buzzer.
Did I know I was in when I released it? Yeah.
Well, I think after that one, it is fair to say that OG is an OG. Sinking that buzzer beater three with just 0.5 seconds left in the game to give the Raptors their first win of this series. And all I got to say is, go Hoosiers. All right, guys, welcome into First Take on this Friday. I'm Charlie. Yes.
I just want to interrupt to say that the outfit is slamming. You look very, very nice, number one. And number two, and more importantly, I don't know if you've noticed, but Kendrick Perkins has completely knocked Max out the box. Max, he claiming technical difficulties and all that stuff. What really went on is that Kendrick Perkins been beating him down, and as a result, Max is on, he's stuck in an 8 count right now at the hands of Kendrick Perkins. That's what's really going on. I just wanted to say that, Charlie. I just wanted to say that.
Stephen A., you very well could be right about that. So let me just introduce you. Of course, Stephen A. Smith in the building. Kendrick Perkins here. Whether or not he's here for the right reasons, we don't know. But Max Kellerman is having some technical difficulties. He will be joining us in just a bit. But guys, we got to talk about the game last night. What a game it was. Truly ridiculous. There is some Disney magic going on inside that bubble, if you ask me. I mean, we saw the Raptors. They were this close to falling 0-3 against the Celtics until this happened with 0.5 seconds left. Kyle Lowry with the perfect cross-court pass over the 7-5 taco fall to OG Anunoby, who sinks the corner buzzer beater three to win the game 104-103. And of course, we had very opposite reactions from each side following the game.
Oh, because when I shot, I expected to make it. So I don't shoot trying to miss. Every shot I shoot, I try to make it. So I was not surprised because I wasn't surprised.
It's just a miscommunication. That's really all what happened. At the end of the day, we just got to be better as a unit. Regardless of what we was in, we had to guard the three-point line. So that was just a disgrace at the end of the game. That was just terrible. No way we should have lost that game.
You got to feel for Jaylen Brown, but you know what I love? I loved how OG just walked away from that final shot. Like nothing happened, super calm, super casual. Love that about that guy. So look, this game boiled down to the final seconds series now, 2-1. Stephen A., I want to start with you. Do you blame the Celtics for this loss or credit the Raptors for the win?
Well, I'm blaming the Celtics. The game was theirs. Despite the fact that Jason Tatum, who I believe to be a superstar in the making, did not have a good game. Shot just 27% from the field. He was relatively anemic offensively as far as I was concerned. But I'm definitely still going to blame the Celtics. Kemba Walker had 29. Jaylen Brown had 19. They both played reasonably well. And Boston was doing all right. I don't understand for the life of me two things. Number one, what the hell was Brad Stevens doing? We all love and respect Brad Stevens. He's an exceptional coach, but he dropped the ball in this one. I don't know why he had them playing zone. That makes no sense. Two, obviously could have tied the game. A three would have won the game, which ultimately ended up happening. I don't know why on earth he had them playing zone. It makes no sense to me. You man up. You marry your man. You're in his face all, for those last 0.5 seconds or whatever. That's what it took. You got to be all up in their mug. And the last thing in the world you need to do is give up a three-pointer. That's number one. But number two, I'm also going to obviously point the finger at Jaylen Brown, who pointed the finger at himself. Because when Anunoby was in the right corner, if you're looking at them, if you're facing that basket, when he was in the right corner, Jason Tatum was on him. When he ran baseline and snuck underneath, you saw Jason Tatum yell out that he's coming underneath. You also saw Marcus Smart telling Jaylen Brown he's coming underneath. And still, Jaylen Brown was late getting over there. He contested the shot as best he could, but he was still late getting over there. It wasn't quite Kendrick Perkins. It wasn't quite that Otto Porter moment that Shaq and the Fool displayed when Otto Porter just stood frozen on the perimeter while somebody ran underneath years ago when Randy Whitman was coaching the Wizards, which I think is one of the most hilarious moments in Shaq and the Fool history. That was absolutely hysterical. For those of you out there that don't know what I'm talking talking about, go to YouTube, YouTube or Google Otto Porter on Shaq and the Fool, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you'll find anything funnier than that. That it wasn't quite that for Jaylen Brown, but it was pretty damn close because he was stuck defending and he was preoccupied and he let Anunoby sneak underneath. But that would not have happened if they were playing man. I thought that Brad Stevens dropped the ball in that regard. Obviously, Jaylen Brown was culpable to some degree, and that is the only reason that the Boston Celtics lost this game and ruined a spectacular pass by Kemba Walker to Theus to put them up by a point with 0.5 seconds left. What a phenomenal pass underneath that Kemba Walker had done to give them the lead. They messed up big time. I think they'll recover from it, but that was a big time loss because it was some boneheaded plays that took place in that last 0.5 seconds, meaning Brad Stevens calling zone. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.